Jay, you kind of mentioned it, but the preparation for this team has always been a strength for this team. And you kind of look at this week; it kind of looks like the regular season for you guys in terms of the schedule and how you go about things leading into Game 1 tonight.
Yeah, I think the schedule for our week set us up to make sure that number one, we were rested, and number two, that we're prepared. Similar to what a regular season American Hockey League week is, but make no mistake about it, we understand the intensity that's going to be displayed out on the ice. This is round number 2 and game number 1. We expect it to be a very competitive affair, and like I said, I think our guys are ready.
You get Patrick Russell, Brad Malone, you get that chemistry on a top line in 5-on-5, but maybe their greatest strength, their penalty killing ability, and just how they go about things, creating offense shorthanded, but also being a real source of strength as a penalty kill unit.
Yeah, I mean, all the guys that you mentioned, there are do-it-right guys. So whether that's 5-on-5, power play, or penalty kill, they're a threat every time they step on the ice. I do think they add to our penalty kill just because of their poise and experience and heaviness. But what I like is that when those two are on the ice, and for that matter, Gambardella and Esposito had one in round number 1 as well. When those guys are on the ice, they give the other team something to worry about. I think against this team earlier in the year, Gambardella and Russell accounted for 2 shorthanded goals in a third period. And when you have that type of offense on the penalty kill, it forces the other team to think about who they're putting out there, who they're deploying, and gives them something to think about. But for us, our object is to not be on the penalty kill. If we're skating the way we know we can, we shouldn't be in the box. We check smart. We're disciplined. We play whistle to whistle. But if we do get on the penalty kill, we're very comfortable with the pairs that we use up front.
Logan Day kind of mentioned it, but when you play a team 10 times during the regular season, there aren't many secrets, and it doesn't seem like there's going to be much of a feeling out process leading into Game 1 between these two teams.
Well, yeah, I would agree with that. I think there's a familiarity with both organizations and both teams. The one thing is on our seasons, it never seemed like it was the same lineup that was playing. So there was times when we had players called up, but there were other times when they had players called up. So a lot of different players were used in the season series. Right now, we're at the best of the best. This is what we got. And we're going to be tested versus a team that handled the very good San Jose team in round number 1.
You're at the top offense in the regular season. They were number 2. How do you slow down their offense and what they want to do in terms of how they want to get out and really push the pace on their end?
Well, we got to understand where their offense comes from. I think they're a really good transition team. They have D-men that move the puck up quick. So managing that little black thing is going to be important for our team. We're going to have to put that puck into spots where we're comfortable getting it back. And we're going to have to make sure that their D-men who like to play on the move and freewheel and enjoy a lot of free space, we're going to have to make sure that we put a lot of mileage on that D-core by making them go back for pucks and paying a price to break it out.
A lot of young players on your Condors side. How important was that first round series from a confidence perspective? Now this team knows what the playoffs is like, and this team knows how to win come the postseason here in the AHL.
Well, I thought the round number 1 was a real positive experience for the entire organization. Numerous players got to feel what playoff intensity is like. We talked about it heading into the playoffs. We said that there were 15 teams that were going home. And after round number 1, the league just went from 16 teams down to 8. So it got better. It's going to force us to get better if we want to keep playing. And like I said, I really liked our intensity and focus and pace in practice this week. We're ready.
Players have been saying it all week, Jay. The home ice advantage has really come through for this club. What are you expecting tonight from Rabobank Arena, and how important is this Game 1 at home ice in terms of setting the tone for the rest of the series?
Well, it's one game, so let's put that out there. We want to make sure that we assert our game. We want to get to our game quickly. We don't want to wade into this game or the series for that matter. We want to assert our game right off the bat. I think when we do that, it's a symbiotic relationship between our crowd and our team. When we're playing fast and we're playing hard and we're playing heavy, it gets our crowd into the game. And I can tell you that when our crowd's into the game, our team feeds off the energy and enthusiasm of the Rabobank Arena. So it's incumbent upon us to get to our game quickly and not wait into the game or the series.